Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and today we are talking about CCIV stock, which is a special purpose acquisition company that could take Lucid Motors public so we can invest in Lucid stock and ride the electric vehicle wave and all get very rich. In this CCIV stock video, we will talk about why Lucid Motors is going to be one of the best EV stocks to own, the potential of Lucid Motors acquiring Churchill Capital, and if CCIV stock will crash or skyrocket higher in the meantime. Like this video right now for CCIV stock, comment down below what you think of Lucid Motors, and subscribe to my channel for more stock news and updates about the Churchill Capital acquisition. Without further ado, let's get into our first Lucid Motors stock article. If you do not already know, a very prestigious electric vehicle maker named Lucid Motors can potentially go public through a SPAC, which is a special purpose acquisition company, and this one is named Churchill Capital, ticker symbol CCIV, which can take a private company like Lucid Motors public so we can buy its stock. Lucid Motors has great technology in their vehicles, which we will talk about later, but right now CCIV has great traction in the market and is having great gains. This acquisition between CCIV and Lucid Motors would be worth over $15 billion, and Lucid has a major backing from Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund, who will be a financial advisor while Lucid Motors is trying to go public through the SPAC Churchill Capital, which is why CCIV stock is gaining so much momentum lately. Negotiations are currently taking place between Churchill Capital and Lucid Motors, but nothing is set in stone officially, and representatives from both sides refuse to comment on the status of the acquisition. However, the CEO of the SPAC, named Michael Klein, has a very special and impressive resume of making a lot of people a lot of money. However, the Churchill Capital CCIV stock should not be confused with Michael Klein's other blank check company named Churchill Capital, ticker symbol CCX, because CCIV stock is the one we want for Lucid Motors. Klein was also a hotshot at Citigroup, and he was a revered advisor to a public investment fund. So far, CCIV stock has surged over 40% to $13.20, and right now it's worth $18.48 on top of that 40% surge already. Originally, this SPAC wanted to buy a huge stake in AT&T's DirecTV, but talks have stalled out, and AT&T representatives refuse to comment. Out of all of the electric vehicle companies that have used SPACs to be traded publicly, like Lordstown Motors, Hyliion, Nikola, Arrival, Canoo, Elms, and Fisker, according to Bloomberg, Lucid Motors is by far more established than all of them. Also, if you do not already know, Faraday and Futures is talking with a SPAC named Property Solutions Acquisition Corporation, but Lucid is still top dog here. Lucid Motors will sell high-end luxury vehicles, and their CEO, named Peter Rawlinson, was actually the chief engineer on the Tesla Model S sedan. Not to mention that Lucid will have raised billions of dollars through this CCIV SPAC, and they were already given $1 billion from Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund. Lucid Motors was founded in 2007 under the name Ativa, which specialized in battery technology and not so much in electric cars, but we will talk more about their amazing battery technology in a minute. Then later the company changed its name in 2016 to Lucid Motors. Even without the acquisition with CCIV, Lucid plans to start delivering electric vehicles in the United States in the second quarter. Their electric vehicles can go over 500 miles per charge, and they will be built in a factory located in Arizona. Even though CCIV and Lucid have not said much, many Wall Street investors are convinced and are set out to prove that the two entities will join together and that it's going to be done before winter ends. Plus, all of this excitement and talks have created ample momentum for CCIV stock, which just keeps going higher and higher in price, until someone from CNBC reminded everybody that negotiations can still fall through true. So we should think about what is happening with AT&T's DirecTV that I mentioned earlier, but I think this scenario is radically different. However, even after that news, the CCIV stock price surged even higher when apparently a huge company-wide meeting took place at Lucid Motors to discuss big news, which led to the stock price surging up again. These massive surges in the CCIV stock price is occurring whether the news is real or fake, so just think about what will happen if Lucid Motors does go public through the CCIV SPAC. We only know for a fact that negotiations are taking place right now, but I think that it's an easy assumption that CCIV stock price will explode like most other SPAC stocks upon an official acquisition announcement. Then it could spike again when the ticker symbol changes from CCIV to Lucid Motors' new ticker name. Lucid is actually following in Tesla's footsteps with a much higher end vehicle, because both Tesla and Lucid Motors started off by selling high-end electric vehicles. Also, if we account for the management, Klein has an amazing track record of achievements, and pair that with the chief engineer of the Tesla Model S sedan, this could be an extremely successful endeavor. Currently, Lucid Motors' top-of-the-line Dream Edition vehicle costs $169,000, but for the more entry-level vehicles, specifically the Lucid Air, it costs $69,900. The Touring model costs $87,500, and the Grand Touring model costs $131,500, which are anticipated to drop in late 2021 and in 2022. Lucid Motors is setting itself up to be a powerhouse of an electric vehicle company with top-of-the-line technology and great margins due to their high prices. It is expected for Lucid Motors to make 30,000 Lucid Air electric vehicles their first year in production, which is starting this spring, and they will eventually ramp up to making 400,000 vehicles out of just a single factory per year. Right now, Lucid Motors has top-of-the-line electric vehicle batteries and technology because not only can some of their vehicles go over 500 miles per charge, the battery itself can charge up 300 miles in just 20 minutes, making it one of the fastest charging car batteries ever. Lucid is also working on home charging stations that allows for bi-directional charging. This means that a Lucid vehicle can temporarily act as a power generator that is powerful enough to give power to an entire house. So go check out CCIV stock. Remember that nothing is set in stone, but if it does go through, this would be a great time to get in really cheap. Comment down below your thoughts on CCIV stock, and I will see all of you in the next YT video.